Okay, good morning once again, grade 8. But before we start, we have a Bible text in Philippians 4:13. I can do all things through Jesus Christ who gives me strength. God bless. So, shall we talk about the factoring, the general trinomial, when a is not equal to 1. If you can see the example here, your a is referring to the coefficient of the quadratic. So 4, 4, 6. So it's not 1. So we are going to factor this kind of trinomial using the Dairy method. So, what are we going to do? Shall we start with number 1? The first thing to do is to get AC. When I say AC, you multiply A times C. So, AC is very important. Huwag lang AC-DC. Let's make it easy. Okay? So, 4 times 3 is negative 12. Okay? Now, you are going to factor negative 12 such that it will satisfy positive 1m. Understood? There is 1 there. 1m. So, immediately, you will think of 4, 3. But take note of the sign. So, positive. So, this must be greater. So, this will be your negative. Now, so get this. So when you multiply negative 12 and when you get the sum is positive 1. So shall we do this way? So this is the way that we are going to do. So always put parentheses like that. Now we are going to have 4n squared as 4n here and 4n there. So you will notice that it's the same, but do not forget that whatever a, you also divide that. So in here, 4, so 4. Now use the factors here. Depende, if you put it here for plus 4 and you put there negative 3. So you can interchange that. Now you will notice the first group here, I mean to say first factor, common is 4. So you bring out 4. So that you factor n plus 1, and that is already prime, so it will be 4n minus 3. So take note, it will be over 4, so you are going to cancel that. So finally, your factors will be n plus 1 times 4n minus 3. Okay, so that's the way. So we'll repeat the next number. I mean to say this number 2, 4n squared minus 9n minus 9. So you multiply again your AC. 4 times negative 9 is negative 36. Negative 36. So factor negative 36 such that the sum will be negative 9. So check 12 and 3. 12 and 3. So negative. So this must be greater. So if you take the sum, it will be negative 9. So use these two factors. So like before, parentheses. And you put 4n here, 4n here. So minus 12 plus 3. Do not forget there must be 4 here. So that you can factor out 4. So that n minus 3. And this is already prime, 4n plus 3 divided by 4. So cancel that. So your final factors will be n minus 3, 4n plus 3. Okay, so this is the factor. You can verify that by yourself. Oops, number 3, supposed to be number 3. So A is 6 and C is negative 7. So AC is negative 42. Okay? So think of a number. So you may have got 6, 7, and if you want prime factorization, that will be 2, 3, 7. So you try to combine two numbers, that will be 21, that will be 14, and 3. And you have to satisfy this. Take note, this is negative, so 1 must be negative. The positive is greater. So we'll take 7 and 2, that will be 14 and 3. And positive, so this will be negative. So that 14 minus 3 is 11. So shall we use that? So parenthesis again. So 6p plus 14 minus 3. Take note, it must be over 6. So factor out 2 here. So that will be 3p plus 7. 6 and 3 factor out 3 also. 3. So that will be 2p minus 1. Don't forget, it must be over 6. If you see this 2 and 3, when you multiply that, that is 6 and 6. So you have to cancel that. So finally, your factors are 3p plus 7 times 2p minus 1. Very easy. Okay? For the last, it must be number 4. So we adjust. For the last number, so 4x squared minus 17x plus 4. So AC, 4 times 4 is 16. Take note, the middle term is negative and the last term is positive. So the sign here must be both negative. So what will be? It's very easy that you know that 16,1. So dalawang negative dyan. Okay na yun. 16,1. So shall we have parentheses again? Dito lang. So you put 4x here, 4x here. So you watch. And minus 16 minus 1. Okay? And over 4. So factor out 4 will be x minus 4. And that is already prime. 4x minus 1 over 4. So cancel. So finally, your factors are x minus 4 times 4x minus 1. So this is the factors. Okay, I hope that you can understand that. So for your assignment, DIY, do it yourself. You try this 4 here, 2x squared plus 15x plus 7. Number 2 is 3x squared plus 17x plus 10. Number 3 is 5x squared plus 13x plus 6. Oh, nagkataon na puro plus pala. So very easy. 7x squared plus 15x plus 2. So no problem about the sign because it so happened that it's all positive. So that is your bonus. I hope you can do that. Okay. Thank you.